Laminar flow hoods are one of the pieces of equipment that may be found in the pharmacy that you're working in. Now, laminar flow hoods are used for mixing different types of products. Microorganisms are present in dust and particle matter, in natural air, and on most surfaces. And the contamination of solutions can easily occur if aseptic techniques are not used. Aseptic techniques are methods or techniques that maintain the sterility of items. And the laminar flow hood establishes and maintains an ultra-clean work area. Laminar flow hood is a continuous movement of uniform air rate in one direction. So the room air is drawn in and passed through a pre-filter to remove any contaminants such as dust or lint. The air is then cleaned through a high-efficiency filter, which what we generally refer to as a HEPA filter. This is helping to take out any of the particulates from the air. And the purified air then flows through the work surface in a uniform velocity. The constant flow of air from the hood prevents and removes contaminants. It's important to provide at least 6 inches of workspace within the hood for manipulation during IV preparation. So you have to think of this, that if you had the edge right here, if you're working on whatever it is that you're mixing, this IV preparation, and you were this close, you have the ability to contaminate the product because you're too close to the edge. So you want to keep that within the flow hood, and they say at least 6 inches back, and you may even have it back even further. But you want to make sure it's within that airflow so that anything that would come in contact or surround that would be taken out. Now, laminar flow hoods are designed as either horizontal or vertical flow hoods, and the horizontal flow hoods have air across the work area in a horizontal direction and exit the hood, okay? We have vertical flow hoods that have air that enter in at the top of the work area, and they move downward and exit the hood. So horizontal, it's going to be across, and vertical is going to be down. The laminar flow hoods do not provide a sterile environment. They provide what's known as an ultra-clean work area. There's also biological safety cabinets. These cabinets are designed a little bit differently than that of the laminar flow hoods. They take air into the cabinet through the work surface and recirculate it through a HEPA filter located in the top of the cabinet. There are 2 types of cabinets. There's a Class 2 Type A and a Class 2 Type B. The Type A represents the minimum recommended environment for preparing chemotherapy agents. The Type B have a greater intake air velocity and are vented outside of the building. Chemotherapy drugs should be prepared and can be prepared in either type, but are recommended in Type A. The flow hoods and safety cabinets need to be cleaned inside and out. The only suitable disinfectant to clean this equipment is 70% isopropyl alcohol. Other antiseptic guidelines include never sneezing, coughing, or directly talking into a hood. So in order to keep you from doing that, it might be in your best interest to make sure that you have a face mask on when you are working with these particular pieces of equipment. You also want to make sure that you're closing doors and windows, that you're performing any of the tasks at least 6 inches inside of the hood, of course, which is required in order to maintain an aseptic environment. Place non-sterile objects downstream from sterile ones. This way, it keeps from contaminating the sterile ones. And do not put large objects in the back of the work area next to the filter, because what happens then is that you're going to end up blocking that airflow.